Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We are on our way. Where are we going?
We're going to have a wild time at
Busch Gardens, Tampa. Yeah, we're going to like a special Valentine's Day night safari. Night safari.
I'm so excited. Like, I've never done anything like this before. This has been a weekend first because yesterday I had my very first like chance to ride on a float at Mardi Gras and throw the beads, and I've never done that before ever in my life. And then tonight, this is so awesome. And tomorrow we're doing something I've never done before either.
Yes, lots of firsts. Pretty excited. I don't know what to expect. All I know is that the way that they described it on the website is they're like, come hear tales of wild love with animal love experts. And I was like, ooh, this sounds crazy. So I'm pretty excited to find out what the heck it's all about. We're in Tampa now, so we're almost there. No offense to this Shangri-La place, but that does not look like a luxury family spa to me. Oh, I can see roller coasters for Busch Gardens. It's exciting. We're here. We're here really early. It doesn't start till 7. It's like 5:30 now. Yeah, look at how awesome it looks. I feel like J.J. Abrams. And we are inside of Busch Gardens now. Yay. This actually was closed off the last time that we were here for Hallow Scream, and we went and we used the new bathrooms. They're very nice. All the giant alligators are out just being all lazy. I bet you there's heating elements underneath all this sand here. That's why they're all up here. Because it's kind of cold out. Usually alligators are all the way at the bottom of the lake when it's this cold. That's what makes me think there's heating elements. Look at Cheetah Hunt. It looks awesome tonight. Got this whole section over here next to Crown Colony closed off for Cobra's Curse. And they've got these little boxes in here where you can reach in and grab a snake, I guess. What's that?
Will you touch it first?
No, you touch it.
No, you touch it first. What did it do?
Nothing. It's kind of gross, actually. It feels sticky.
Oh, I won't touch it
It's like
then.
hot in there, too.
Oh no!
Cheetahs are out for a walk. We've checked in. We're heading up right now.
We're heading up the symbolic stairs of love.
And if you look behind me underneath that tarp, there's a Cobra Curse card. That's for Cobra's Curse. That's the new coaster. We're inside of Crown Colony right now for our dinner. And if we look, oh, we got roses. I was thinking you were going to show me the salad. Oh, that's nice.
Salad.
Very nice, yeah. And if we look out the window right here, there is actually Cobra's Curse right there with all the construction going on. The train totally like goes through the construction site for Cobra's Curse. That's gotta be distracting for the construction workers. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Valentine's Day.
I thought for sure we would be like asked what we wanted, but they just brought us out this plate full of like salmon and steak and rice and vegetables. So this is what we're eating. Yay, I love salmon.
So tonight we're gonna talk about sex. And I know, shocker. Outside of the obvious reasons, sex is simply a way for us to exchange genetic material. And while sex is interesting, it's how you get there that's even more interesting. When you think about romance, you think about love, probably a little deception, and now a little bit of begging. And we are going to hopefully help ignite your passions and teach you a thing or two tonight as we explore some love on the wild side.
There's nobody else in the park, so we're like walking down into an empty park. Whoa, look at him. Whoa.
Holy cow!
Oh, he's eating a potato.
Now, most people know hippos, or they hear the reputation as one of the most dangerous mammals in Africa. However, when it comes to love, if you're a hippo, you have to be both gentle and a little bit nimble. And you have to be a little bit gentle because if you get on the wrong side of your lover, those teeth are the business end. Teeth for a hippo are designed for one thing only, and that is to stop other hippos from doing things to you don't want them to do. Usually that means males when they're competing for territory, because the story of any group living mammal is usually that the girls like to hang out with the guy with the best house. It's all about bling. And hippo bling is the best bit of the water. So if you control the best part of the river, you're going to have more ladies living in that part of the river, and you're more likely to have the opportunity to breed them. If you're a male hippo, you have to mark your territory as well. And while this front end is impressive, the back end is equally as impressive. If we end up seeing it, you're going to notice a fat paddle-like tail. And that's good for one thing. That's moving like a propeller while you go to the bathroom. Spreading urine and fecal matter as far as you can to let other hippos know.
He sprays like a skunk?
It doesn't come out. The skunk spray is actually more liquid. This is both urine and feces at the same time.
It's kind of like your lawn sprinkler.
Different preferences.
How long do they live? We had one here that we estimated into her 50s, I think. Really? Which it depends on whether you're talking about average lifespan in the wild, or how old do they get in the wild, or how old do they get at zoos, because those are all three very different answers. Well, since she is no longer impressed with us, let's move on to our next animal. Obviously with a hippo, it's easy to tell males from females apart because they have convenient external genitalia. However, these guys do not. This is a Nile Crocodile. Though no one really wants to cross them, when it comes to love, they can be quite gentle. You imagine any animal that's got a temper on it, you're probably going to work a little harder at the seduction. There's a lot of men going, yep, I know what that's like. Yeah. These guys, alligators, American alligators, when they're trying to court a female, they'll actually seduce her with bubbles. So little bubbles under her. And mostly it's that.
They're easy to impress.
Yeah. Well, really, it's the same thing we all got. There was the "Honey, are you awake?" and if you get slapped, you know not awake, but then nothing else is going on. So if the female is receptive, he has a chance of breeding with her. And when you're a reptile, you don't have anything on the outside. So there's no penis. There's no way to, nothing to insert. There's no, and it's internal fertilization. So you have to get the sperm there somehow. So it's delicate maneuvering and what's sometimes called a cloacal kiss. Cloaca is what birds and reptiles have, and they have to get it exactly right so that the sperm enters the female and has a chance at insemination. If anyone's got a grumpy partner, bubbles.
I'll call them with my hyena call. Nope, not impressed. The hyena is a completely female-dominated society. Yes! Live it up, ladies. Yes,
that's right.
The lowest-ranking female is still above the alpha male. In fact, the females have more testosterone than the males. And you can't tell a male from a female by doing the usual check of the undercarriage. Because their junk looks the same. A female has something called a pseudo-penis. Pseudo means false, penis means penis.
And is.
And it is, their labia are elongated and slightly fused, so they have the pseudo-penis, and they do have to give birth through that.
Ouch.
Ouch. And it can be, in some cases, perilous for first-time mothers or first-time offspring, because it is a very narrow birth canal. Now you can tell the males from the females because the males are so subjugated that the backs of their necks, where they're bitten by the females to subjugate them, begins to get bald, just like humans. Then it goes to it looks a little bit raw, and then eventually the lower down on the totem pole they get, the back of their neck looks a lot like Hamburger Helper. And most of the time when an animal has a configuration like that, front legs larger than the back, that means that they're an endurance animal. And these guys are built to travel. And they can chase prey for vast different distances. And what they'll do is when they surround a prey animal, they'll just jump on it and start taking bites. They don't kill first, they will start eating first.
Wow.
Because their jaws are so powerful. They have the most powerful jaw of any mammal. And they will just start taking bites out until the animal falls, and then they will all consume it. And they can actually consume the bone and everything. And they consume so much bone that their poop is chalky white. Very, very lovely creature. And to mark their territory, they produce one of the most foul-smelling substances ever smelled by anybody, and it's called Hyena Butter.
Nice.
And they can prolapse their anus where the gland is for this and rub it on things, and that's how they mark their territory. An all-around beautiful animal, no matter how you cut it. Now they do make the laughing sound that they're well known for, the laughing hyena, but the laughing sound is generally a nervous sound, or sometimes contentment. It's a social sound, but the call goes whoop, and then otherwise it's you can't do that one.
And there's like a lion right in the Jeep.
We have our male lion here, our females over here. And it's
Firm swat to the face. And it goes on for days. Male mounts, has a little bit of fun, female slaps him.
I've been there.
Yes.
You'll notice the male lion, the mane of the lion. Yeah, exactly. Lions, of course, attack the necks of their prey, and they'll attack the necks of males. Will try to go for that sensitive area, that jugular vein in the neck. That's what the mane is there to protect. But you'll notice it also grows all the way down its side. You see the little patches of hair? All the way down its side. That's all part of the mane that grows in as they age. And it will protect their sensitive organs all the way down to their junk. We may hear our male lion make a lion call tonight. Have you ever heard a lion call? What does it sound like?
It's not the MGM call.
It's not the MGM. This kind of thing. And it will actually go. So they'll do like a pattern of these pulses. So hopefully we'll hear our male lion making a call tonight to let everyone know, hey ladies!
We're getting into a truck.
Is this the truck?
Yeah, we're on the truck right now.
Oh, that's weird.
We did it.
Oh, wow. So this is good. We want to be on the edge.
There's an interesting correlation between the rigidity of an animal's spine and the length of a penis. The more stiff the backbone, the less flexible it is, the longer the penis is. If you're not that flexible, internal fertilization can be difficult. So zebras and horses have very inflexible spines, hence the saying hung like a horse. When a male zebra is erect, the penis goes from the back legs where it starts to the front legs. And they can literally drag them on the ground. Giraffes, when there is still courtship that goes on, and males, when they want to impress a female, they do something called necking, which isn't nearly as romantic as it sounds. It's taking your massive head and slamming it into the necks of your potential rival. Yep. And they'll even knock each other out from time to time. So the rule is she has to at least walk to us a little bit. So Adam's creeping us to the right spot. And just like any other animal, you earn touching by giving treats. So a lot of animals bring food before sex. Giraffes aren't one of them, but she wants the treats. So I'm going to bring out the treats. You just hold this up high and watch this. So if you guys will give me the middle of the truck, I'm going to go around in a circle and she will chase the food. Hold that up. Hold that up. There you go. I'm going to go around in a circle and I'll come to you. Hold that up. If you don't feed, you have to walk home. There you go. Going back there for me if you want to go around, and she's going to follow us.
Can I let her kiss me?
Only if you're willing for a lifelong commitment. I don't know how you're anticipating kissing her, but I don't recommend it.
Oh my god.
Hold that up high.
I'll try to get her.
Long tongue, purple.
Okay.
Come on, baby, yours. Give me yours. Get it? Did you get it, Papa?
Hey.
Did you get a piece, baby?
Look at her eyelashes.
Baby,
Use your hand.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to go around one more time. We're going to get rolling. knows them. They know
so crazy right now. I just can't even believe that this is our Valentine's Day, right? How crazy.
Pretty ridiculous.
That's so cool.
All right, here comes second. I'm going the opposite direction.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Here you go. Are you going to hold that whole thing? I'm just going to take the whole thing. I'm trying to figure out where my bags are.
Let her kiss me.
There you go. There you go. There you go. And let you follow us around. There you go.
Oh,
Let's see if I can get like way up here.
oh, she wants mine. You want mine? There you go.
Oh. Yeah.
You don't want to all it is a cow. And then once, go ahead, if you've still got food, go ahead and hold it up so she knows. And what we're going to do is once you fed out, we're going to roll away. Because we want her looking at us longingly. And that's the secret to keeping an animal's interest, is you leave them wanting more. Sorry guys, it's just...
She's like, I gotta chew.
Yeah, now she's going to chew for a second, and then she'll come and notice like, oh, you still got treats? She's going to swallow that down, and after we leave, after she gets over us leaving her, she'll bring that back up and chew her kaya. So we our last two pieces, what I'm going to ask you to do is find a spot, hold on tight, we're going to keep going on our adventure, and my job is to give her a couple more treats as we roll away. So everyone find a spot and hold on. We've got more love to find. And you guys on this side might need to duck as we roll away, because she will not move out of your way. So find a spot, hold on, say bye, I love you. Oh, this one's name is Cupid, by the way. She was born around Valentine's Day.
That was pretty awesome.
That was amazing. These animals get sexually mature before they usually breed, and that's true for most species. They get sexually mature 3 or 4 years old, but it's not until they're 7 that they're usually big enough to convince the girl that they're worth messing with. These are the world's largest true grazer, which means the biggest animal that eats strictly or nearly strictly from the ground. When you work with science long enough, you realize that all those rules are just strong suggestions. There are plenty of animals that break the rules. Rhinos, females will live together in a group, sometimes called a crash, and their territory will overlap 7 or 8 males because they don't want to pigeonhole themselves to one male. When it comes breeding season, because their gestation is about 16 months, and they keep their babies, they nurse them for up to 3 or 4 years, they want to make sure that that male is strong. And in order for a male to earn the right to breed with a female, she spars him with her horns. So if you are not an impressive enough male, and you are not going to have the opportunity to breed with her.
Yeah, we're heading into the bonfire. I think they're going to tell us like some sort of campfire love stories.
Where did love start? At the fire?
Story.
Now tonight, you know, it's very romantic to renew your vows, but we want to renew your lust tonight. That's right. Now, you're going to have the opportunity to impress your partner animal style. Or impress.
Oh, it's like in and out.
Yeah, we're gonna have burgers.
And you do that through a few different ways. Now, as I mentioned, the first thing you want to do to a potential mate is highlight your best asset. So the problem is we have with us tonight the most successful stud of Busch Gardens. So you're gonna have some competition.
Yeah!
What is he? What is he?
Yeah!
Oh my god! I couldn't see him. I'm like, what is she talking about? You're right. You're right.
So Carter!
Oh my god! That's so funny. You have to beat him. You have to beat that guy.
I can't beat that.
Now, mates, the way
He's the most successful.
Look at him. Look at him. Shake your butt. Let's see. I think they might be beating you. They're beating you. Who is this? This lady is crazy. Yeah.
Check me out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm strong.
Yeah. Let me see the teeth and the eyes. Teeth and eyes.
These are strong. Yeah.
I feel like
I danced. I jumped. I jumped.
He totally beat you. 100%.
I know.
Not so much.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go ahead and load back up on our trucks. We're gonna head back to the restaurant where they should have dessert waiting for us.
I don't know if you guys can see the rhino off in the distance right there.
That's one of our male.
There he is.
Yep.
He's small, right? Is he small for
Oh, look, here he
Not for a
comes.
black rhino. The black rhinos are known to be
We're
smaller
not
than
really
white
pointing at the rhino anymore. There he is.
Let's go.
Hey there. Look at this little crocodile toes. We came back and there was like a key lime and a cheesecake for us. And all of the lights are on over at Cobra's Curse. Wow. Look at that. I don't know what this giant wheel is that they're bringing in, but that's new. It wasn't here when we were eating dinner earlier. Here's what we got. We got a photo.
These are the giraffes that we got to feed.
That's Cupid right there.
Right here, Cupid.
You know what kind of giraffe this is?
These
It's called a
are
reticulated giraffe. You
How
can
do-
tell
the
by its
spots?
reticulation.
The spots are reticulation?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's our photo.
I enjoy the shadow on our figures
Yeah.
a lot,
Look how dark it is.
but I mean, it's a pretty alright photo. So as we're heading out, you kind of get a better look at what will be the display cart for Cobra's Curse. It's just underneath the tarp here, so
Can't lift up the tarp.
Right?
But,
But
you get the idea, right?
you can imagine.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, I have
Crazy
to
lights.
say, happy Valentine's, babe.
happy Valentine's, babe.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe. So we wanted to give you guys our thoughts on the Valentine's Day night safari.
I actually I really, really hope that we get to do this again. I mean,
Yeah.
it was really cool. Like, I would totally do it again. Even if it was the exact same thing, I would do it again.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I had a blast.
Yeah.
And like as with anything, there are just a few little minor things that were a little bit annoying, but it wasn't anything to do with the actual tour. It was more along the lines of maybe a guest or two that had a few too many.
Oh, yeah. Well, because they kind of gave you, it was not all you can drink, but it was, you know, beer, wine, champagne, that kind of stuff. And a couple of people, I heard them say, I had 5 drinks at dinner. And I was like,
Like, our waiter didn't even come over our
I know.
table 5
I'm
times.
like,
how did you do that?
How did you manage to do that? I think we had 2 drinks at dinner and then 1 at the bonfire.
Right.
But it was so awesome. It was so cool. Like, the facts that they gave us were really cool. Like, stuff I had never, ever, I didn't know that hyenas have a pseudopenis. Like, that's crazy, right? Right? Like, who knew?
Back home, had a fantastic time at Busch Gardens tonight, and we got our season passes for Busch Gardens, so we can be going back there more often. We had a super good time. I really enjoyed all of the super fun facts that they had, and I liked the personalities that the guys had. They were great. It was almost like Jungle Cruise or something like that.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought the food was pretty good. I kind of wish they'd asked you, like, if you didn't like fish or whatever. I kind of wish they had kind of asked, like, your preference on that. Everything else was really awesome, though. I would totally do it again, for sure.
Yeah, it was interesting to see how the animals acted at night, and it was also interesting seeing them feed the animals, which I thought was really great. But we're back home now, and it is super late, so we're very tired, and we're off to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and now it's time to pay the price.